Rachie Bop here. Just thought I'd chat to you from this angle today because you just wouldn't sit anywhere else. You're a bit awkward sometimes. So I haven't chatted to you for a while, it seems. There's not a smooth wheelie chair. So I figured I'd have a little chat to you today. Seems like we've got a lot to catch up on actually. So show you my diary first. Still there. Woo! Look at that. It's so pretty. I'm so happy that I waited it out and just looked around for a diary that actually would, because this is going to be like, look, I'm going to look in this every single day, so it's just so good to get one that you actually like and that's like visually pleasing. I didn't get the stickers in it though. So you were supposed to get wheelchair. You're supposed to get limited edition stickers and didn't get any of that. I have to put my foot up here. So that's a bit ploppy. I keep trying to see if it'll just fall, if they'll fall out of a page somewhere, because it was like wrapped in cellophane. So I tried to tweet them to tell them that it didn't come, not to be like, oh my god, I didn't get my stickers, but just so that they know that somewhere along the line the stickers aren't being put in, because they'll get so many complaints. But I'm thoroughly happy with this purchase, especially because it was free with my shop and scan. I don't know if you guys do shop and scan. You should, it's really good. It's, you basically, I don't know if it's worldwide, but in the UK you basically scan your shopping every week and then you get points, and you can save up the points for like things like Amazon vouchers, and that's what I bought that with. Savvy or poor or both, and that's what I am. Speaking of being poor, iPhone 6 comes out next week. It's just too poor. It's so annoying, and I know, I'm pretty much sure that most people can relate to this. They release things and you're just like, please. You know, it always happens when you're just at your most brassic. Anyway, so as much as I'd love to say to you guys, you can rely on me, I'll have one to review, I don't think I will, unless I know someone who's getting one. I even asked my friend at O2 if he'd let me in to take some videos. He said no. How rude. Anyway, so there's that. I'm hugely excited about the iPhones and the iWatch. At least the iWatch, I can say I potentially might maybe be getting that because it's out next year, but I've got time to save up. But the iPhones I can't see it happening because my contract isn't up until next year, and I can pay it off, but it's a lot of money. So I know I'm not the only one. High five, a sad high five, like that. If you feel the same. What else? I'm recording, aren't I? Yes. Oh, Skypey. I've had some really exciting chats about exciting things with exciting people over the past few days, and I don't know why I'm feeling so low at the moment when I have such exciting things going on, collaborations and things that are just happening, mainly because of YouTube. In fact, probably solely because of YouTube. And I just feel so low right now because I don't know. I get a lot of like negative comments, and like I think I've just had a wave of them, and it doesn't usually bother me, and it used to, and then I got past it, and now I seem to be in a place where it's like I didn't need to hear that. I didn't need to read that, do you know what I mean? So anyway, there's that. I'm doing some really cool like product reviews. I've got one that's like ongoing that I should be finished within a week. I need to sort of spend a bit of time with it to finish reviewing. I've got another one that's really awesome, and they also, people started, like when I do these product reviews, they seem to want to give things to you guys now, because I always make a point of saying, hey, yeah, I'll review that for you, but if you want me to do that, your video will be, like, the views will be much better if you give one away. If you send two so I can give one away. So that's like a really good way of getting something for you guys, but also it works on their benefit as well. So anyway, that's a little bit of behind the scenes. I don't want to spoil the surprise of the things I'm reviewing. And I also had a chat yesterday with someone from Google. I think I've told you before about that I'm in contact with someone from Google, and we were just talking about, like, I don't really know. It's just about the channel. I find the analytics and everything, like, behind it so interesting, and like we were sort of, it's always good to get someone else's perspective. Like, I hear from you guys, but also to hear from someone who he's like from Google. So he's like, right, are you doing this? Are you doing this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. And it's kind of figuring out what works. And whereas I'm quite true to myself, like sometimes they'll say, why do you do this? And I say, well, it's just not me. It wouldn't be natural. But one thing he did say was that he thinks that on my channel I tend to do a lot of tutorial-y type videos, which I do. I suppose I do come across quite like, this is how you do this. My timer just went because my chips were ready to be turned over. So he was saying I do lots of tutorial type things, but the ones that seem to be more popular, and none of this is about like, oh, you just want to be successful with the whatnot. Sometimes I get a lot of people saying this, that. No, it's just like, obviously if people watch something more, people like that more, so why would you do the things that people don't like? So anyway, rant over. People seem to like it more. Why does my child do this? It's so annoying. People seem, I feel like I must be on a hill. People seem to like it more when I do like random, entertaining, silly, fun videos, which actually when I say out loud seems completely more obvious. Why would you don't want to learn? You don't want to learn. So, but then I think, well, do I stop? Because you never know with YouTube. Sometimes I sit there and I think, don't know whether to do this video, I don't know whether to set it live, I don't know if it's any good, and then I set it live and it's like the most popular video in the world ever, and you just don't know that until you press that button. There's quite a lot of buttons to press, but I just don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I've got, like I've said about the Ask Rachie Bop and what I'm going to do with that, and what do you want? That's basically what I want to ask you. What do you want? What should I do? I think something has to change. You have to keep evolving, otherwise if you did the same thing every day forever in your life, then you'd have the same outcome every day forever in your life. Whereas if you make a change, things change and good things happen. Sometimes bad things happen, but it depends what change you make. So that is a little bit of wisdom there from Rachie Bop. Also, plugs on socks. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully I've not been too boring. Hey, if you want to say I'm boring, do it. I've been called it at least 5 times today in the comments. So I will see you tomorrow. If you died of boredom by then watching this video, adios. I love you and I hope you're all really well.